Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here at Toulouse's final for the men's. Fiji taking on Ireland. This is the first ever time that Ireland have been able to make their way through to a final, whereas Fiji, they've been here before and they are looking to add their name on that gold medal block once again. But in the starting lineup for these two sides, there are some very classy players for Fiji. It is going to be Vakurara Billy, also Dalgunu, Tanakaivata, Balatha, Nathunyo, Bukayaro and Salturanga. That is the Fijian side that they have decided to start with in this match. Then for Ireland, it is Harry McNulty, Kelly, Tom Roach, Jordan Conroy, Terry Kennedy, Mark Roach, and also Lennox in that starting lineup. But we have got Katie Dixon in the chat. Also, Viniana, MH Joy is here. Luisa, hopefully I've said that correctly. And also, we have got, of course, Sebastian here ready to go. But it seems like there's quite a few in attendance in favour of Ireland, which is great to see, as it is going to be a nice split. And I can't wait to see who does end up getting the win, like they're saying. A few teammates and friends and families who are there ready to go for a matchup that will be one to remember for the Irish. Fiji all the way. And there as well, that was from Viniana. But looking through at the previous fixtures for Fiji, their semi-final matchup, it went like a dream. They were able to get themselves a win 28 points to 7 over Samoa. The match prior to that was their quarterfinal fixture, only split by 2 points against the USA, where they did win 19 points to 17. And then in the group stage, they went undefeated, and that is the way that they have remained throughout the rest of the Toulouse Sevens. They will be the only side who are undefeated if they do manage to get themselves the win here. The only other side that was right up there was Samoa, but now they have got 2 losses on their record. Then for Ireland, they were able to beat France in the semi-final, 24 points to 7. Everyone looks so tired, says Katie Dixon. As well, that's the thing. It's a draining sevens tournament when you've had your situation of sitting out there in 30-degree heat, back to back to back. It just hurts the body. And these guys, they will be fatigued. But the thing that will hurt them even more than the pain they are feeling now in the bodies is not being able to win that gold. And that is why Ireland, they are certainly going to be fired up and up for the challenge of trying to take down the Fijians. And when Irish eyes are smiling, and there's his MH Joy, but looking through at the group stage, they were able to get themselves 2 wins in the end. One close game up against Spain, where they did win 26 points to 21, and they were also able to beat the Blitzboks. Although now that the Irish national anthem is blaring, I have to say this is looking like Jordan Conroy is absolutely loving it. And it seems like the national anthem is exactly what Ireland need at this stage of a competition. And Toso Vititoso says Magnesh Singh there. But then they were also able to beat Argentina 14-0 in their quarterfinal matchup. And that was actually the biggest win that they did have out of any player or any team, of the quarterfinals. Everyone else was only separated by 2 points. But the question is, what do Ireland need to do to be able to beat Fiji? And that question can be reversed. What do Fiji have to do to beat Ireland? For one of these sides is going to have to hang on to that ball as often as possible. Less penalties could also be the winning factor for these two sides. But looking at the benches, this could also be the game changer because they have got Talatolo there on the bench. I do see Motanathangi is actually there on the bench, even though he was injured earlier on. Kunatane, Maisamoa, and Rasaku, they have decided to go with off the bench rather than in the starting lineup. Also, Narawalo is going to be available when they do need him in the later stages. Then for the Irish, Billy Dardis, Mullen, Cairns, Smith, and also Shane Mullins. And answers Ireland call. Ireland is on the phone, as us is Katie Dixon. Currently, the Fijians, you can see the passion, you can see the emotion on the players' faces. And at the end of the day, no matter how many golds you win, no matter how many times you are champions, there's just something so special about sharing a moment with your teammates and a nation watching you on while you're singing the national anthem, which is why you can see all that emotion on the faces. But do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think will be able to score the first try of this match for either side? I'm going to say Tavita Dalgunu. I think Fiji will be able to start this match well. But currently, I do see one of the Fijian players. He's actually already sweating And it just tells you how hot it is. And even though it is about 6:30 at night, it is still not going to be that pleasant. So a lot of these players, they want to get this 14 minutes over with. They want to win it, and then they want to go and celebrate after having a nice cold shower. Fiji, they are going to be raring to go. If they are kicking off this half, I believe it will mean that they will pick up the child who runs the match ball out onto the field, and also Nathunu and Conroy is the prediction from Steve. Liking it a lot. I'm excited. I can't wait for this matchup. It is one that should definitely deliver, and I just hope it is close between these two sides. But the match ball now has been run out onto the field, and I believe the child will now be lifted up in the air, the ball carrier, and that is a moment that she will certainly never forget. And now the Fijians, they are fired up. Oh, kiss on the head from one of the Fijians. So I don't think she was expecting that one. And also an Irish one would spark up and put life into London and LA leagues of the Sevens. Says MA Joy, or even just a close game. You know, you want something, you want some sort of fight. You don't want to see something like 28-5 or something like that. And lift the child, protect the child. And as us says Katie Dixon also, it's on, let's go, lads. Says Nathan, but he's looking concentrated. Terry Kennedy, he is the man in my preview that I said was going to be one of the stars in this match forever Fiji, or forever, or for Fiji, ever Fiji, says Viniana, but it will be now Nathunu kicking off this matchup, and the final is just about underway. That's what Simba must have felt like, says Sebastian. That is now going to be underway, taken nicely by the Irish number 8. And at the moment, they are going from left to right out here. I'm looking around and I'm scanning the field for Conroy because I think he is going to have to work hard. Good work in the breakdown. I believe it was Kanakavata was doing nicely, and Fiji win themselves the penalty. But the first man who did have the run, it was actually Hugo Lennox. I did miss out on saying his name. Instead, just called him the number 8. And now continuing to drive forward here. The Algunu ball on the outside. It looks like Fiji using that width. Now Thunio down the wing, and he's getting close. Offload on the inside, and Tavita Dalgunu does go in, and he scores the opening try of the match. And just like that, 40 seconds in, Fiji score. And also, that's the only song I don't mind having stuck in my head. Says Katie Dixon, is that the Lion King song or the Circle of Life? I was going to say, is that the Lion King song or Irish National Anthem? Because I feel like that's a pretty catchy one. That was made the best team win. Says Sini Malia. Hopefully I've said that correctly. I do apologize if I got that wrong, but a good inside ball to Tavita Dalgunu, who did end up scoring himself the try there. Slams down. He's one in the ribcage as well for him, which you wouldn't have been too happy about, but of course it was actually the ball that hit him in the ribcage. He is very happy with the way that one's gone, but now it is 5. Wait. Okay, no, the conversion has gone over at 7-0, and also I've sung the Circle of Life in the shower lots of times. There's Sebastian also both is good. A nice one, Captain Fiji, for you. Says it was Viniana. And yeah, the captain stepping up in an important matchup. He knows that Fiji would love to be able to get themselves a win. That is an absolutely brilliant drop kick. And now Ireland will have the line out about 10 meters out from their line. It doesn't get much better than that. Brilliant work from Fiji. And like they're saying, it's how Ireland control their emotions in this match, because hearing that national anthem in the final for the very first time ever, it's called as not straight. Not straight. Not straight as well as the call. The touch judge said not straight 3 times. The referee chose to ignore him. And now Ireland, they have knocked that one on. And it will be going out. Interesting. So I guess the referee on the field decided to overrule the touch judge, because I heard not straight. Unless that was the referee maybe asking the touch judge, was it not straight? But it did only pick up the not straight. And also we have got there, Flash guys literally at it again, says Katie, although this time, they are actually, now that I see it, it is 7-0 they have got for Ireland. So what I'm actually going to do, because it's being weird, I'm going to scroll down. No, can't scroll down. Where can I go that does like it kind of normal? No. I'm trying to find somewhere that I can have it so that we don't have the fact that it's the wrong score. It's just really going to annoy me. But now Roach going to be passing it across field. Now out to Jordan Conroy. He's back in some speed down the wing. I guess maybe they have fallen asleep. Maybe the linesman was just calling, was just coming out. There's Sebastian, an controversy. And as I said, Sebastian, it's a penalty to Fiji. So just completely ignore the scoreboard. One moment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get rid of it. And we're going to go for an old school, actually updating the scoreboard ourselves for this matchup. Terry Kennedy, he's got that bag. Jordan Conroy, he is going to get it. Oh, actually, that will work out because now it will say probably 7-all between the two sides. But it's being very weird at the moment. I think for now it is going to be 7-5 in favour of the Irish, though. And we will go this, in favour of Fiji. Right, that's the actual score that we've got at the moment. Good morning from Fiji. Welcome in. Simi Malia. Hopefully that's not too far off. And also, week of these kicking off Pride Month with style, says Katie there. But currently in this matchup, the scoreboard, they've got it round the wrong way. Hence why we have got our own one there. But this drop kick from the touchline, geez, he's got a bit of that one, and it's gone straight over. And the score will be 7-all. And also, your scoreboard, Hamish, please check, says he made sure pretty much for the last two matches, the scoreboard's been opposite. It's actually round the wrong way. We did notice it, which is why it's being very weird. But the next try that we have, I'll probably end up removing that scoreboard and then just having my one down the bottom. But it's 7-all between these two sides currently as we do sit. But Fiji, they've got this one. Balatha, I want to line it up. It's back in the side. Gold medalist from Tokyo. You wouldn't mind adding another one into the cupboard. But now hanging on to this one nicely. It will be in the hands of Saturanga. Ball on the outside from Nathunio. Having to reach out in front of him, but nicely taken. Slam down for Thanathaiwata. Our back line is looking set at the moment for the Fijians, but it's 7-all in this matchup, so they will have to make sure that they score against Saturanga. Once again, ball out to Vakura Billy. He's knocked it down, and he is disappointed with it. Terry Kennedy knocks it backwards, and I think Fiji actually completely stopped. My voice just tried to disappear. I'm going to have to quickly... There we go. There might Al Conroy. He's just tripped over and fallen on his face. And that one stayed in the field of play. Mistake from Nathunio. And that will be the try for Ireland. He let that one, rather than allowing it to go into touch, he does actually just keep it in play just enough. And also a number of refrigerator magnets are a better system of scorekeeping than flash score. And there's our says Katie Dixon also put on the fire. Fiji from Tanzania with love, says Joshua there. And also try. Says Ireland, but it is the try. Nathunio waits for it. Brilliant work from Terry Kennedy. And that was the foot of magic there for him. Kept it in the field of play. And now Kennedy has been able to get it. They're still updating the wrong side. The scoreboard is shocking today, isn't it? That's actually the second match in a row that it's just gone rogue. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. You can see next to me, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that, but it is probably the best way of doing it rather than having it weird. And also not just a shocker, a series of shockers in there. And try. Says Katie Dixon. And now it's going to be taken nicely by Ireland. In fact, it's a little knock on the ground, which does now mean that it will be, I think he was yelling at his teammate there, Kelly. Scrum feed for Fiji, sitting 12 points to 7. Just not quite able to take that one too cleanly. Okay, that's it. I'm running an email to Flash Score. Says Katie Dixon, don't mention us, though, because they'll be like, we won't let him use the scoreboard anymore. That is going to be the cock-a-doodle-doo of halftime. But first of all, Fiji are going to be able to feed this one in. Now, if they can get over the try line one more time before halftime, but Luther's just done it. He's gone straight through, and he will be making it to the try line. Nice, easy kick for Fiji. And Slash score is the zoo of failure. Why? In there as well, but this will now make the score 14 points to Fiji, as it will be a nice, easy kick for them. I'm quite glad that it has been only for the final ones, though, because I feel like it was throughout the whole competition. We would have gotten confused a long time ago. But nicely done by Balatha. Did the fend on Lennox. Kennedy misses the tackle. And Balatha just too much pace. Tried to ankle tap him, only clipped half of the hill. And they have one job there, as says Nathan. Slight tackle attempt there from one of the Irish players when he was putting the ball down. You've got to be careful doing that kind of technique, or else you can get yourself in quite a bit of trouble. But that will now be halftime. 14 points to Fiji and 12 to Ireland. And also, yes, Fiji, says that Vidiana, one freaking job. Says Katie Dixon there as well. But do let me know how you think the second half will go for both of these sides, ladies and gentlemen. Could easily still swing in either direction. I believe for my prediction, I said that Fiji will win it by 10 or 12. 10 or 12. I think it was 10, if I'm not wrong. So we will have to wait and see whether or not that does hold up. But anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Just hugely appreciate you guys being here. Also, if you do want to help us out, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers on our second channel, the Kiwi Lad Sport. That is the link while we have got a halftime break. Be sure to check that one out, as we are currently sitting on 890 subscribers, 10 away from the 900 for the weekend. And also we have got that Tosa Viti Toso in there. And also, what channel is this live, says Gary. So in New Zealand, it is on Sky Sport 1, but a good thing to do is go on the World Rugby. Sorry, my voice is disappearing. The World Rugby website, and you can actually find the section of where to watch, and then it will tell you exactly where it is available in the country you're in. So do let me know which country that is, Gary, and I'll see whether or not I can work it out for you. But also on YouTube, I believe they will have it on a full match replay or a full day replay on World Rugby's YouTube channel. And go Fiji, gifts to Ireland. And there says Mary Sienna. And also we have got there, it should be live on World Rugby YouTube channel. And also go Fiji, says Gayan there. And currently the Fijians, they have got themselves a nice lead as we currently sit 2 points. And I know that that sounds weird saying it's a nice lead, but a lead is a lead in a final, and points are points. Was that just the weirdest statement ever? I think it was. But it's so important that you do keep yourself in the lead right till the later stages, or else it can end up backfiring for a side. And also we've got there Asante Sani, or Asante Sana Fiji team. There's Joshua there as well. But currently the Fijiana and the women's New Zealand side look like they're taking a few pictures together, as it is going to be interesting to see that medal ceremony in a short moment for the Kiwis. But now, Ireland would love to add their name to that medal list, and also go Fiji go, says Alia Naz. Going to be kicked off long. Fiji, oh, taking the man in the air. That is dangerous. And he's gotten away with that one, Jack Kelly, because that easily could have been a penalty. Now kicked him behind from Fiji, using their pace. Going to be beating them in a foot race, Fiji. Oh, he's just looking like he's given out at the end. Billy Dardis tries to force it dead. It's taken back by Jordan Conroy, and that is going to be a 5-metre scrum, surely, for Fiji there. And in fact, it was Andrew Smith who had to get back. How many minutes left, says James Noonan. At the moment, we have got 6.5 minutes left. Normally, we do have a different scoreboard, but it completely, I guess, gave up, I guess is the best way of describing it. It got the teams round the wrong way. So because of it, we are now here in the second half with still 6 minutes left. And also we've got that, I know, a Saints fan. And there's it. Also we have got the halftime now, says Viniana. Now it's going to be knocked on by Ireland, going through here. And now Saturanga finds the offload for Fiji. This could be a big opportunity. It is 2-on-1, but instead trying to back himself. Vakura Billy passes on the outside with the offload. And Nathaniel finds the offload. Vakura Billy does go in, and he actually does a jump and sends Harry McNulty almost flying. And there, come on, Ireland, says Nathan, but it's another try for Fiji. And that will now give them a 19-12 lead. But the power in Vakura Billy's legs is scary, because he literally, like, McNulty tried to tackle him. He took him up with him. McNulty almost hit orbit the way he got sent up, and he got an ass cheek to the face as well, which wouldn't have been that great for him, I wouldn't have thought. But now, drop kick from Fiji, misses away to the right-hand side, had the distance, just not the accuracy. And now it is going to be 19-12, and that looks like for Kunarabili. His day is now over. And they have decided that they do want to bring out Kunatane to have a little bit of time in the later stages of the match. And Tosoviti in there from Dan. 5 minutes left. Fiji, they are 7 points ahead. We've already seen one game in the men's go to Golden Point. Could this be another one? It's a good kick from Fiji, though, forcing Ireland to only be a few metres out from their line. And he's lined up early there. Andrew Smith, loose ball, almost picked up by the Fijian. I think there was a knock on. They're saying it's a try. And I don't think there's going to be any check. In fact, McNulty's asking the question, is there a knock on? But if there's not, it is the try to Fiji. And it will be Tanakai Vata who has been able to get in for the try. I'm just checking the hands here. Does he get half a fingertip on it? Ball bounces out. Andrew Smith rolls it backwards. That touched a finger. I think that's pretty lucky for Fiji, but it is still going to be the try Vanaka for the both sides. A nice one. And there Ratu Joshua, I should say it also. We've got their Fiji team. And there's Tanzania. That is going to be the try for Fiji. And it will now make the score 24 points to Fiji with one kick to come now for the conversion. It's got the distance. And it's going out to the side. Good hands from the referee to be able to take that one. Oops, I just removed the comments. There we go. It is back. Or is it? Yes, it is. It's got let's go Fiji or go Fiji go, says Leanne there. Now kicking it off long. Taking Conroy inside of the 22, using some of those dancing feet that the man possesses, just back in the pure pace, but he's going to be lined up by one of the Fijians, still using the leg drive. Jordan Conroy just made them 50 metres there. And now Ireland, they pass it on the outside. It's gone straight into touch, though. And it does miss all receivers that they were after there, Fiji. So Libert Chanks retains Sevens goal and Fiji all the way. And there, so they will be defending their throne in the matchup that is happening next week, and that will be in London. And it will be interesting to see how these two sides kind of match up. But we will be doing a couple previews for the pools and who is sitting where, and also how sides are going in terms of stats and everything going into the next week's 7 of London. But if you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Fuzz Royals have Fiji all the way, and currently with a very nice lead of 12 points here, with only 3 minutes left on the clock as well for Fiji. And well done, Fiji, says Nathan. About to throw this ball in. The clock has started up again. Taking its time. Making sure that it does go straight into the hands of Tanakaivata. And now Fiji using one of their substitutions. I believe it was Bukayaro. Now it's Rasaku. He is a super sub and a half. Trying to link up, but is unable to do so. He's been dragged down. It's a penalty for a high shot, dragging him down. My Samoa takes it quickly with a nice step. This might be his first try of the circuit. No, instead offloads it. And now it will be the try for Fiji. And Rasaku does get himself another try. Good morning, Fiji. Says it was Navita Talai. Hopefully I've said that correctly. And Toso Vititoso. And the Avanaka commentator love from Fiji. Says Senamilia there as well. And I do appreciate every single one of you being here. Definitely those of you who are in a non-ideal time zone, either in New Zealand, Australia, Fiji, other Pacific Island nations. We are currently sitting 5 a.m. New Zealand time. But I can't think of a better way of spending it than watching a game with the Fijian Sevens being in action. Rasaku is able to score. I will quickly update that scoreboard to now say 31 points to Fiji, as it should be a relatively easy drop kick for him. And Tosaviti and Fiji always wins, says Katie there in the chat. But yeah, anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, he's missed. Okay, I'll have to take those points back. And Fiji will now be sitting on 29 points. As we currently sit, I overestimated that kicking. Currently only 1 minute 30 left, and go Fiji go, says Satita there. And Vanaka Rasaku says Viniana, and he's been very impressive. That is now going to be a penalty. Oh, it didn't go the 10, in fact. So it will be a free kick from halfway for Ireland. Good commentary. It's 4:50 Fiji time here, says Fazrol. So it is certainly an early morning start for you guys. So I guess that's the question. For anyone in Fiji, did you stay up all night or did you set an alarm so you could watch this game? Do let me know. Because I guess it's one of those ones that you'll be able to say that you did witness the Fijians once again find their flair. My Samoa wrestled backwards. Now Andrew Smith gets in there. He wins the penalty. Only a minute left on the clock. Taking the quick dab there. Andrew Smith, they know that if they want any chance of winning this game, they need to score 3 times in the short time that they have got left. Yo, yo, yo. Happy birthday, Gareth. I am very happy to see you. And yeah, I hope you are having a great birthday at this stage. It is your birthday now, isn't it? If I'm not wrong, hopefully. And now it is going to be now down the wing. McNulty keeps it in the field of play, and it's given straight back to Fiji. Can they get one more? It's an offload, and it's going to be a Fijian foot race. Nice offload. It's gone forward, though, and it will now be a scrum feed from the halfway line. Tosaviti says Makarita, and also we got there Tosaviti Tosa from Satita, and also Tala for Fiji, and they're all Fiji. And I'd love to see you commentating our local sevens in Fiji. You are welcome. And there says another delay. In fact, I think it is actually on Sky. So if you can, I guess, do you know when the next tournament is? Another delay. And I'll try my best to be able to do those matches as well. And set alarm for the game. And there as well says Viniana. And also, yep, thanks you, Amzi. Or Hamish, it is. And there, yep, thank you, Hamish. Happy birthday, Gareth. And there's good morning fever for Fiji, Vanaka Fiji, says Cirillo. And you have woken up to a perfect game for the Fijians. Massive push at scrum time. It's become a penalty, though, for Fiji. And the thing is, they could kick this ball into touch and it would be full time. I don't believe they are going to do so. I think, it's actually a penalty reverse, so it's going to be Ireland instead that do end up getting themselves a penalty, so they will not kick it out. I think Ireland will try and get themselves over the line. They're going for touch now, and happy birthday, JP. And there says Nani. And also we've got there, thank you, Hamish. Says Gareth a little bit earlier on, but now 20 seconds past overtime at Vanaka. And there says Amorsi. Yeah, anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be back with plenty more of the action. I do actually see that Flash score have worked out who is leading at this point in time, which is good news. So we will go back to that scoreboard and go Fiji. I watched all night. Says Mataleta, and Tomasi is in the chat as well. And also, please stay commentator. Says Jobalisi, right back at you, mate. And we are going to be back next week for some more sevens. It will be the London Sevens. We're covering as many matches as we can. Fiji, Samoa, New Zealand, Australia, Argentina, South Africa, you name it. We are going to be covering them all on the channel. But Andrew Smith now with the spin. And it looks like they want to just keep on playing all day here, Ireland. Sitting 22 metres out with 1 minute left on the clock. They're looking to get the final try of the match. And Jordan Conroy is able to do so. Oh, he might have an injured rib, though, for that last one. They're going upstairs to check on it. But Jordan Conroy, I think Norovalo just checking on him to make sure that he is all right. And also let the fireworks roll. And then 260 of us and only 15 likes. Kindly click like and subscribe. Says he, make sure you hit the man. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Jordan Conroy, that is a try. So that will be brilliantly done by Conroy to get the last try of the whole competition. And also Vanakaviti says, sit and enjoy your day. Says Matalita, right back at you, mate. And thank you, commentator. Thank you, Fiji team from Tanzania, Africa. Says Joshua there. And brilliantly done by Fiji. Still one kick to come to close out this game. It's a decent strike of the ball, but it misses. Fiji are champions. Fiji win in there as well, says Benny. And also we have got the Avanaka Island, and congratulations, Fiji, says Simonelli there. Or Similarly, Sinimalia, hopefully. I'm sorry if I have been mispronouncing some names, although the Irish of Europe, says Benny. But currently in this game, the final score, 29 points for Fiji, 17 for the Irish. And also GG both teams, and that's why they made the final, says Benny there as well, although they did work extremely hard in their game up against France. They were also able to beat Argentina 14-0. And also Makarita has got the clapping. So for the men's department, it has gone to Fiji. For the women's, it was New Zealand. And the order for the men's, first Fiji, second Ireland, and third it is France. In fact, Samoa did miss out, so they would be fourth. Then for the women, it was New Zealand first, Australia second, and then the Fijians did manage to finish in third. And also thanks to Kiwi Lads as well. Says it was Miri saying, no worries at all. And well done, Fiji. And thank you, Kiwi Lads. Says Viana there. And Vanaka Hamish, Vanaka Vitti. And there says Ruthie. But nonetheless, I do appreciate every single one of you for being here throughout these matchups. We have had a lot of fun over the weekend for the Sevens. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. It is absolutely hugely appreciated. Good people's Fiji. Says go on there and congratulations, Fiji. Says Matalita, and also Fiji destroy the Irish and will join your commentary at the London Sevens. Says Fadzril. So I do look forward to seeing you guys all there. Take care, Hamish, or take care, everyone. Have a safe week. Thank you, Hamish, and thank you, Hamish. Says Katie Dixon. But anyone who hasn't already, be sure to check out the Kiwi Lads Sport channel. It is our second channel. It is the last time that I will be plugging it for this week. And it is pretty much on the road to 900 subscribers. We're currently sitting on 891. We are 9 away. So if 9 people would love to be able to go over, we have got rugby content on there for Super Rugby. We are going to be covering other sports on that channel as well. I want to Naval Fiji, and there says Davida. And also we have got Big Love All. And thank you, Biggie, captain from us in Tanzania, and also Vanaka. And there says Benny, and also Vanaka commentator, says Satita. And I do appreciate every single one of you for being here for this matchup. It was an entertaining one, just like the rest of the sevens that we have here. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I guess the perfect way to sign this one off would be Bula Vanaka. But I will see you all